If you're having negative thoughts about your body and your weight all the time and you just cannot deactivate them, then this video is for you. It's just going to be me, a shoebox, you, and a whole bunch of deactivated thoughts and a whole bunch of weight loss. Hey, I'm Jane Delreeve, and for the best law of attraction and weight loss advice, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I post a new video every single Thursday. Okay, so welcome to the inactive box process, and all you need to do is grab an old shoebox, the scruffier the better, and punch a hole in it. Now, you never ever want to look at this box. You don't want to start rifling through all the beliefs and thoughts I'm going to show you how to deactivate in a moment. So once this box is full, throw all the contents away or burn it. So the scruffier box, the better. Now, I really love this process because one of the biggest challenges my clients have is having enough time to do processes. And this is a process that you can do all day long, at home if you're working from home or if you're at home with kids. And secondly, if you have your own office. So you can just chuck this box somewhere where no one can see it and sneakily post in some little cards. All right, so how do you do it? Okay, so the key is that as soon as you have a negative thought or belief, you find the underlying emotion. Now, if you look at the screen right now, you can see 22 emotions calibrated from the most negative to the most positive. And all you have to do is find the emotion that you think matches. Now, don't panic. You can't really get it wrong. Let's say as you're having a thought such as, oh, my body's just gross, and you feel powerless or insecure in that moment. Go for one of those two, because you've probably thought all kinds of emotions around that thought before. So thoughts have multiple emotions, but we're only ever feeling one emotion in one moment. So what I'm saying is you can't really get it wrong. Just pick the one that feels the most real in that moment. Okay, then grab a card. So have these pieces of paper or cards lying all over your house and write down, I'm deactivating, let's say it's insecurity. So write that on a piece of paper, fold it up, stick it in the box, and put it to one side. Now, I know what you're thinking, because clients have said it to me for years. Jenny, this process just feels too simple. You know, just chucking a couple of emotions in a box, surely that's not going to do anything about my 20-year-old habit or pattern. Right, now here's the key. The first point is that you are catching the thought early. Because what happens to all of us is that if we don't catch a thought early, figure out the underlying emotion and do something about it, we will spiral down throughout the day. We can start in frustration, which can quickly become worry, and then goes to insecurity and powerlessness, because that's how the law of attraction works. The second you have negative thoughts, the law of attraction will bring more thoughts like a magnet to match it. And before long, you feel like you're swimming underwater, and then it's so much harder to get a better feeling thought. So the magic of this inactive box is that it helps you to catch that thought early. You make the decision to deactivate it, stick it in the box. Now, does that deactivate it in one moment, you know, after a lifetime of thinking a certain way? Of course not. But trust me, by the 10th time that you've thrown in insecurity into that inactive box in a day, you will be having better feeling thoughts. You are sending a powerful message to yourself that you no longer want to think or trend this way. Okay, so in comment section below, I really want to hear from you guys. I want to help you guys. Let me know which thoughts and emotions you're struggling with most when it comes to your physical body and your weight. Okay, if you can get this next point, you really will get a great handle on the law of attraction, and you'll be able to lose the weight and create the body that you want. So from now on, think about there being two camps. We have our inactive camp. This is where we have thoughts we want to deactivate. Emotions, that are fine. All emotions are good. We need negative emotion to be able to create other things that we want, but we don't want to stay there for a lifetime or a week or 10 days, right? So we have this inactive camp where we want to shut everything down, go to sleep, you know, meditate, all these general things we want to do. And then we have our active camp. Now, in our active camp, that's when we want to visualize, when we want to imagine, when we want to write positive aspects about everything and write the dream of how we want our life to be. But what I see time and time again in social media, even on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere, is people mixing up the two camps. And that creates huge amounts of frustration, and it prevents people from being able to manifest what they want. And then they tell themselves that the law of attraction doesn't work, and you can't blame them. So from now on, don't mix up your two camps. If you're in a really negative mood and you're having a bad day and you're not feeling great, then use the inactive box to deactivate those emotions, or deactivate very general statements such as I'm deactivating speculation about what others are thinking about me right now. For example, that's a lovely general statement. Sleep or exercise, go for a walk, pet your cat, play with your kids, do whatever you can to feel better in those moments. But don't try and go and visualize your dream body in that moment, because it ain't gonna work. I promise you, I tried for 10 years. But on the days you're feeling great, then yes, then make those positive statements, make those high-level positive affirmations, script the day away, paint pictures of your dream life, go for it. Use your vision board, use your creation box, everything, really go for it. But guys, please, 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 don't mix up the two camps. Let me know in the comments section, does that make sense? Because it's so important. So the great thing about all the processes I teach on this channel, such as the emotional scale process or meditation or the focus wheel, which are coming soon, is that they fall into our inactive camp. So yes, they allow you to work on statements and thoughts that feel better and take you up the emotional scale, but they're not really high level processes such as visualization or vision boarding or scripting, which are only to be done when you're feeling really, really, really positive. So each video from now on, I'm going to let you know which camp you're in. Okay, so this one is our inactive camp, wanting to shut those thoughts down, not wanting to activate the unwanted. One of my clients used this process recently, and she found herself deactivating, just like I did, 10, 20 times a day, deactivating powerlessness. She was writing down, I'm deactivating powerlessness, I'm deactivating insecurity, I'm deactivating worry. Notice she's not saying I'm deactivating worry about my body, because that'll get you thinking about your body. Words have power. Keep it general, just go with the emotion. She did throw in some statements such as, I'm deactivating speculating what other people are thinking about my body. I'm deactivating my overthinking. Those cool general statements are great. They will really, really work. They won't trigger the words such as weight and body and thighs and all these things that we do, and thyroid and metabolism. Leave those out of your inactive box. You'll trigger what you don't want. Anyway, she did this for a whole week. 10 to 30 cards a day, she said. And by the end of the week, she said, she was lying in bed just before she fell asleep. She had this really cool thought, and she just thought to herself, wow, when I'm free of worry and powerlessness and fear and all of this stuff, all that's left is love. And she had this, it sounds cliched, but she had this really profound moment where she just realized that's all that's left, or we stopped doing these things to herself, and that it's okay for her to love herself. Now, did she keep that thought going and that feeling going for a whole 24 hours afterwards? No, but it's coming back more and more and more often, and the weight is falling off. Yes, it is. I'm so proud of her. Okay guys, so I am so passionate about this topic that I created a really cool ebook for you. It's only $17. You can grab it in the link below, down there. It's the exact process I used for myself to lose 10 kilos and to help all of my clients all over the world lose weight. And if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, I am opening up a couple of spots at the moment, and you will find again a little link to book a complimentary consultation below. Okay guys, if you like this video and you're finding that my videos and my content is helping you, please subscribe, share with your friends, hit that like button, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video.